Okay, so you can see what cards actually come out. So, Aquarius, how are you guys? The last time I did your reading, you were going through some relationship issues, I believe it was. Wow, so nothing is coming out for you guys right now. I guess you guys don't have anything to say. You're feeling like you kind of exhausted. You're tired of thinking. You just want to be at peace right now. I can tell. You don't want to. You just want to be at peace right now, Aquarius. That's what I feel. No thinking, no talking, just peace. Okay, yeah, you definitely. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. And on the bottom, you have the Lovers. So speaking of love relationships, I think you also got received the Lovers in February. So, and if I can remember, your February reading, it was more on the lines of, I feel, it was a love relationship where I think someone screwed you over, and yeah, in a really nasty way. I feel like the energy is still here because we have the Ten of Swords. So let's go into this. We have the Ten of Swords in your past position. You have the Emperor in your current position. And you have the King of Cups in your future. So just off the bat, straightforward, like I said, Aquarius, when I was shuffling your cards, you I feel like this is the energy from your past, but I think you're still in that stage right now. I mean, this is your past, but it's not your it's your recent past, okay? So this is like the last couple of months, maybe from January, the new year up until now. I feel like this is how you've been feeling, just really stabbed in the back. When I did your February reading, it was kind of like you were feeling misused, and like taken advantage of, I guess, bullied in some way, lied to, uh, something along those lines. But you were using your logic as an Aquarius, and I think you were being kind of detached from everything, and you didn't really want to perhaps admit it to yourself that, this really hurt you. I mean, I think you have processed it, and try to understand it, and you understand, all that happened. But I think recently it's really been like setting in, and really like you're really coming to that conclusion that the conclusion of the situation that you're finding yourself in. And I feel like there's definitely a call here to you to get a different perspective, a different way of thinking, a different way of viewing things. Perhaps it was your thinking, Aquarius, that, kind of brought about those those negative things that happen, to you. Um, with whether it's in that relationship or in, your workplace or with your friends, your family. Um, I feel like Aquarius, because you have a tendency to perhaps think that your thoughts may be a bit eccentric and people won't really understand you, or you feel like you don't really um, fit in. You tend to keep a lot of thoughts to yourself, and it kind of becomes like you're crazy, you know? I don't want to say crazy like that, but it kind of becomes like, you know, you become even more eccentric, because you're keeping those thoughts in yourself, and it's like you're just like a person, talking to themselves and laughing, like a mad person. It becomes sort of like that because it's like you're the only one who understands your own jokes. So you talk to yourself, you laugh at your jokes, you. So I feel like Aquarius, you're starting to see yourself in that way, in how you, keep all those awesome and amazing thoughts that come to you all the time, and those amazing ideas about the world and the way you see things and the way you view things. It's absolutely amazing and life changing and transformative and inspiring, you know um and it could definitely change the world. And I feel like you need to um see that there's nothing wrong with your thoughts, and perhaps you can open up a little bit and start expressing those wonderful thoughts with other people, and they don't really have to understand. They don't, Aquarius. You can still be there explaining. You tend to look at things from a very different viewpoint. And you can even look at this picture, and I'm sure an Aquarius would, notice like this pink line right here, right? And wonder, oh, what's that all about? And what does that mean? I wonder what that could be about. What symbolism is that the pink across the ocean, and it's brilliant. It's wonderful. It's exciting, and I might not be able to understand it, but that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy hearing you talk about it. It's fascinating. It's amazing, but I'm just trying to say, it doesn't have to be that deep, or it doesn't have to be that abstract. But I just feel like Aquarius, you might have had a sense like you don't open up, or you tend to be more detached because you feel like people will not understand you. And that's the opposite. It's like even if they don't understand you, they're still going to appreciate you for who you are, because you're different, you're unique, and people always like things that are different and unique. Okay, so I feel like you've come to that conclusion, that perhaps your negative thinking of yourself, and in that way may have led perhaps to you know this whole situation of you being feeling like you've been backstabbed. And this is not just one situation. These are many things in your life that has happened to you, where you came across different people, different situations, and you might not have explained yourself in the best way, and you left people guessing, and so they might have misinterpreted, who you are, and it led to this kind of hurt. And now it's time to change that. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end of that way of thinking about yourself, that you cannot be fully expressive. That you cannot be proud and stand in, who you are, especially to be expressive and not just detach yourself from people, thinking that they won't understand, or just keeping your inside jokes to yourself. It's like that's come to an end now. That's a stage, that's a phase, that's a thought process with you that is over, and you're ready to be reborn, stronger and more confident in who you are and the things that you think and feel. Okay. And I see that, as the Emperor card here in the middle. um I don't know why I'm getting like work related situation from this Emperor card. I'm not really getting a relationship kind of vibe or feel for some reason. And I'm not so much getting that, this is you being the boss of something. Like you're coming into power over something. I feel like it's like you're coming into power over like a business or some kind of organization, some kind of group. I feel like your eccentric ideas, the visions that you have. I feel like with you Aquariuses out there, you guys have some type of like different viewpoint, different way of seeing the world. You have a different way of seeing life, and there's like a different kind of lifestyle that you believe in. And there's just a I feel like you Aquarius out there, you have a different way, whether it's like a different way of living, whether how you see the family structure is supposed to be, how you believe a man should treat a woman, how you believe a woman should act towards a man, how you believe like the family should be set up, and how your kids should be raised, and you know how you guys should spend your vacations, just like the simple things of everyday life, like basic everyday life, but you have a unique spin on it. And the spin that you have on it, Aquarius, is like level, like how humans should be living, you know in like the next stage of evolution. Like once our awareness is raised, I feel at that stage is where Aquarius already are. You guys are already at that like heightened stage of awareness. So I feel like the ideas that you guys have about basic living or everyday life, they are evolved ideas, they are evolved concepts, they are enlightened concepts. And I feel like what you thought made you different is going to put you in a position of power. I feel like because of those ideas that you have, you're going to be sought after, and that's what's going to make whoever people come to you and seek you out and really value you, it's because of your different beliefs. And they're going to go in to seek you out and say, hey, Aquarius, come and implement these ideas into our lives. Like, come and implement these ideas into this company or this group or this organization or over this family. I just feel like that's how it's going to be. So when I see this Emperor card, it just it shows me that you are going to be like the authority, the go-to person, the person that lays the foundation for some kind of company or organization or institute. Okay. And then your future, I see this King of Cups person. And to tell you the truth, I do see this as a love interest. I definitely see this as a love interest, as a love partner. I feel like, Aquarius, you are going to get somebody very stable and very like sensitive of who you are. They're going to be understanding of the kind of person that you are, and they're going to adore you, for your quirkiness. you know this is the perfect person because they're going to be able to understand you. Okay, so that's great. That's really awesome. So that's what I see from here. Now let's go ahead and try to pull some more cards and get a better understanding. So like I said, at the bottom you had the Lover's card, and that's fallen on this Ten of Swords. So I want to believe that it might have been like a love relationship or something that you definitely, that had your heart, kind of capture your soul, something of significance that made you go through this transformation and made you, want to believe in yourself and like want just surrender and say, you know what, I am who I am, and that's all I'm going to be. But all I can do is appreciate myself for who I am. Okay, so you have the seven of wands. um yeah, again, I definitely see this card as just standing your ground. Like I said, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for your beliefs, sticking up for your ideas. You've had people who, because maybe your thoughts may have been kind of out there, or the things that you say may have been kind of out there and might have come against you. But Aquarius, I don't feel like anyone was coming against you. I just feel like you just didn't. It's your own thoughts. It was your own thoughts, like, that was causing you to be defensive like this. Because like I said, they want to sit and listen to you talk. You know what I mean? Like, if you talk, Aquarius, in a room and nobody says anything and they're all looking at you with blank stares on their face, don't take it that, oh, they don't appreciate. It's just that they're fascinated. You're so like 3 steps ahead of them. You're so like 5 steps ahead of the curve, that the things that you say, people have to really sit and think about it. You know what I mean? So it's, if they're acting like they don't understand you, it's because they don't understand you. You're ahead of us. Okay, Aquarius? You are ahead of us. So you took that to mean that, oh, people just don't understand me, they'll never get me. But you just have to understand, yeah, they're not going to get you because you are a step above. So just be patient with them. Be patient with people. Don't just count them out and get defensive. just be patient with them and understand that they're not quite where you are. And you are here to bring in, new things. You are that visionary. You're here. So be patient with, these people, because really they don't understand and they're just doing their best to keep up with you, Aquarius, okay? So take it easy with this defensiveness and this authority and all of that. Try to be more patient and tolerant of other people and their process and where they are. Okay. Did I see the Justice card coming here in reverse on this King of Cups? So definitely there's still unfinished business here. Things have not things have not come to a conclusion. There's still things to be settled here. I feel like you've been really hurt and going through this process, so you haven't even really wanted to concentrate on love. I know in the February reading, I did kind of go off a little bit, on behalf of the Aquariuses, because I just saw that there was something done that was so unfair to them. And it's like whoever did the thing that was unfair was like actually taking it lightly. I just felt like it wasn't like that person was just kind of taking it like it was nothing, when it was something very, very detrimental, So I kind of really went off, but at the same time, Aquarius, you have been really defensive. You have been really not caring at all, not trying to forgive, not being forgiven, not being not trying to see the other person's point of view and all of that as well. So it's like back then, yeah, I said what I said, but it's like things have progressed now, and Aquarius, you are at the end. This is in your past, so you've already gone through it. This has already happened, and this is where you are right now. So you are in this position of power now, all right? So you have the strength to now, start to forgive, start to be a little bit more understanding, of other people and the other circumstances and things. And now you are strong enough that you can start to forgive and be a little more forgiven. So, please, think about that, okay? Because there's still this something of great significance here. I mean, this is the Justice card. I definitely do see this card as like karmic, relationships and things like that. I think there is a tie here because I've been following your reading sense, and that's been the progression. There is a definite significant relationship here. So I feel like as soon as I saw this Justice card, I'm like, yeah, this hasn't ended yet, and it's because Aquarius, you definitely need to forgive and start moving, moving in the right direction. Okay, it's time to start to move forward. All right. And then the Six of Cups is coming here on this on the Lovers, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Cups here for me, um yeah, I feel like that's definitely connected to um I feel like that's definitely connected to the Lovers. I feel like it's someone from your past. Um it's definitely a strong connection. It's definitely a strong bond here. Um So you also receive the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Um, I feel like these two queens, these two energies, kind of remind me of like this Six of Cups card, right? Because they're all on the same line, you know? It's like she's wearing red and it's like yellow and orange, you know? So maybe that's the two people. That's you, Aquarius, and someone else, or I feel like Aquarius, try to be grounded, okay? Because I see a lot of like fire here, like the Emperor, that's enough fire for you. And then the Seven of Wands here, it's about, but it's about being defensive, and it's like defensiveness and all that. So I feel like when I see this card, it's like, try to be more grounded, Aquarius. It's time for you to start focusing on practical things now. Just focus on being more practical and more in the moment right now. Just be more in the moment right now. Be more grounded, be more nurturing, be more caring. And I just feel like Aquarius, you've picked a great partner for yourself, but I feel like there may be someone in or around you that is like not happy with you. This fire sign is not looking happy, and I don't feel like this is you. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is more your energy. Okay, I feel like this is more your energy. This is the advice that you should be more nurturing. It's time for you to be more motherly, more kind, more nurturing, more loving. Okay, more grounded. It's time for you to start being more of that. Okay, and not so much like this combative energy. Regardless, you're going to have this authoritative nature about you, though. You're going to feel like this. You're going to have this authority. Like I said, you've come into authority over your ideas, your visions, your thoughts, and that's needed. Okay, but at the same time, you need to go about doing it in a more nurturing, a more sensitive, a more providing kind of way. Okay, not so much like this. But I see this in this person, or somebody here is not too happy with you. This fire sign, whoever this person is, they don't look very happy with you at all. And with this card here, I just feel like whoever it is, they have some words for you. Like they have something to tell you. That's what I feel. Yeah. They have something to tell you, because I feel like they've been hurt. They feel heartbroken, and they want you guys to. These cards, this keeps coming. Okay, this is what's after that. What's next? Okay. So yeah, I feel like someone definitely wants to have some words with you about Either they want to come clean and tell you some type of truth about what's been going on with them, and that may be that they were obligated. But I feel like all in all, they've been kind of holding on. And these are the rest of your other cards. So that's all beautiful. All beautiful coming to you, Aquarius. Your wishes coming true. Okay. So I'm not gonna pull any more, but I feel like somebody definitely has some words to tell you. Um, and it's gonna be over heartbreak, talking about what happened. Even though you don't want to talk about it, I'm sure, Aquarius, you really don't want to talk about anything anymore. That's why when I was shuffling your cards, nothing came out, because Aquarius, I feel like you just want to be in your authority now, and you really don't want to be bothered so much right now. You don't really want to talk. You don't want to bring up old stuff and sit and talk about all this, but it's going to get you to a better place, okay? Trust me, Aquarius. It's going to get you to a more happy place, a more happy place where you're sharing and connecting and feeling connected, which is what you really want. You really, really do would love to feel this kind of deep connection with someone, right? Because that's something that you hardly ever feel. So there's going to be resistance, because that was the problem in the first place, right? That was the problem in the first place, knowing that this is what you wanted, but your thoughts kept you away from getting too close to people, okay? Thinking that they won't understand you. But this kind of person will understand you. They want to be understood. They want to understand you because they like to be understood themselves, and they're caring and they're kind. So anyway, Aquarius, um, it's time now to be nurturing. It's time now to be more caring, more nurturing, and put the defenses down, okay, and just speak from your heart, um, and open up, talk. All right. So that's all I have for you right now, Aquarius. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull for you from the Angels, Goddesses Tarot. Okay, this is Aquarius, April 2017. Aquarius, you received Angel of Self-Worth. Angel of Self-Worth. This is wonderful. Self-worth is exactly what I was talking about. And the card says, you are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself, and it's time to regain your self-worth. Okay. So that's exactly what I was saying. Aquarius, you definitely do tend to undervalue, your ideas and your knowledge because you feel like it's not going to be understood, but that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you special. That's what you're here for. Okay, so let me read this to you. Angel of Self-Worth. Yeah, that's what you're here for. So embrace who you are and rock it. All right. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself. You are so much more than what you are portraying to the world and those around you. The angel of self-worth is here today to reflect onto you all the beauty, love, and light that you are, and to help you regain your sense of self-worth. Feel your Feel her healing light penetrate your aura this very moment and affirm to yourself. I am a being of light and love. I love and value the many wonderful qualities I possess. From this moment forward, I will honor and value myself, all I am and all I do, in the knowledge that I am part of God's creation. I am worthy of love. Repeat this affirmation several times each day, either out loud or in the silence of your heart. Reflect upon each word and truly believe and own each one. Express each word with all your heart and soul. As you begin to value yourself, you will find that others also start to value you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say this affirmation one more time. It says, I am a being of light and love. I love and value the many wonderful qualities I possess. From this moment forward, I will honor and value myself, all I am and all I do, in the knowledge that I am part of God's creation. I am worthy of love. Okay. So there you are, Aquarius. You are worthy of love. You're worthy of receiving this love and having this love in your life. Okay. So go ahead and express yourself. Show yourself. Don't be afraid of it. When this person comes up and they want to talk, or if once the situation presents itself, don't hold back. Okay? Don't hold back. Be exactly who you are, because you know what? This person or the people around you, they are going to appreciate you just for who you are. They don't want you to be anything else. Honestly. They don't want you to be anything else. Okay? Um so go ahead and express yourself, because honestly, Aquarius, I feel like people around you, they will appreciate you for who you are. I feel like the people that you do have around you, they will appreciate you for who you are. And I almost feel like, Aquarius, people kind of throw these daggers at you because they want to be they want you to be open with them so badly. They want to be in your inner circle so badly, and when you kind of like shun them off, they feel rejected, and that's why they throw these dabs at you. It's like you're that awesome. People want to be around you that bad that it hurts them that badly when you reject them, so they have to like hurt you back. I mean, I don't, that doesn't sound right, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, okay? So yeah, Love yourself. The people around you do love you. They will appreciate you for just who you are if you have the guts to just show it. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.